I'm just being honest.
Okay.
I think that was a stupid move.
Why?
Because they're our #1 targets. All we've been talking about is trying to get them out, trying to get them out. And now we're playing both sides again.
No.
Now we're going to be kumbaya with these 6 and these 6. Where do we pick? Where do we draw the line? We just sat in there with 7 people. Veronica, Will, Maddie, me, Erica, you, Jesse. We just said, hey, we have this 7. And now you confront these 2 and be like, oh, we're all good friends again. So now we're on this side again?
Good friends. I just asked them what they were hearing, and they're just like, and they told me the same thing.
Yeah, but now they've, like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. So anyways, now that Erica's gone, Hams asked Paris if she would vote for Jesse if he kept him up there.
Like, vote for him to stay or leave?
Leave.
And what'd she say?
She said no.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Hams low-key wants Jesse gone. But he's giving me his word that he's taking him down.
So Jesse wants you to be his #1?
Huh?
So Jesse wants you to be his... Or, not Jesse. Hams wants you to be his #1.
I know that's what he wants.
That makes sense.
Because he's sitting there telling me how much he trusts me and you, how he thinks we can go far in the game, how we're competitive, how besides the game, on a personal level, he really likes us. He trusts us and he wants to go far. And then on the other side, he's telling, and he knows that I'm close with Jesse, because I'm just saying, make sure you take Jesse down, make sure you take him down. You promised me you would. You promised me you'd take Jesse down. So obviously he knows I'm close with him.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Paris and says, hey, if Jesse stays on the block, like, would I have your vote to vote Jesse out?
Because nobody knows Paris is working with us.
Exactly.
So people tell Paris
Jesse's
a lot of
pissed too.
stuff.
Huh?
People tell Paris a lot of stuff.
I know, so Paris just brought me and Jesse into the pantry and said, hey, that's why Jesse's fucking choked right now.
Okay, that's why, like, he was not willing to joke around there.
No, because I went in the pantry with him and he's pissed. He's like, yeah, I'm just a fucking loser, like this and that, like, puts me up and he's promised me taking us down and then he's finding out, like, from other people and, like, all this stuff. So that's why Jesse's pissed. And that's exactly what Hams is doing. If he can kind of low-key do that, but
the thing is, if he wants to get that close to you, I'm his next target.
That's why he's trying to convince me that the house is flipping. It's not flipping. He's trying to convince me that it is, so that I say, well, I guess we have to keep Jesse up. And then he tries to collect votes to get Jesse out.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then Jesse's gone, and me and Hams are fucking kumbaya winning comps together. That's what he wants.
Yeah, but, like, if he's trying to get Jesse gone, he's going to want to cut me at one point, too.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, because, like, if you and I are close,
yeah,
he would think that, like, what if it came to having to choose, if me and Hams were on the block, who would you choose?
And I'm trying to tell him the house isn't flipping. I can get the votes, but I can't tell him, I know I have the votes. I know I have these 7 people. I can't tell him that because he's not a part of it, right?
That, yeah.
But that's what he's doing. He's coming up trying to fuck with me, saying, hey, the house is flipping. You know, what's the plan now? Because then he's like, oh, we take Jesse. What happens next week?
V is super for it. Will not vote out Jesse. Paris won't vote out Jesse. You, me, that's 5 already.
Okay.
That's 5 guaranteed. Maddie wants Olivia gone because Olivia's going after her. That's at least 6 the majority anyway.
Okay.
And then Ryan's going to keep Olivia. Allie will keep Olivia. Erica's don't know. Honestly,
Erica told Jesse that if she would have won the comp, she would have taken Jesse down.
Okay, then we have more than the votes then.
So.
And then Johnny's either Erica or not Erica, Olivia or Jesse. I really don't know. Actually, he would go with Olivia.
It's 100%.
Because he doesn't feel the best with Jesse.
It's 100% Hams that's stirring this whole thing right now.
Yeah.
And it didn't take me long to figure out why. That's why he's like, we're laying there and he's like, oh, I trust you so much, dude. Like, I think we can go far in this game.
That's why Jesse went up. It wasn't to beast the comp. It was to pretend to stack the veto. It was actually just to keep him up there in the first place.
But, yeah, so... But Hams also knows that if I adamantly keep saying, you have to fucking take Jesse down, he's not going to keep him up there, or else that's going against his plan to be close with me and you. So...
He's probably not saying what he's going to do because he still doesn't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, because he doesn't fucking know.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to say, take him down and put Ryan up. There's no blood. And I told Jesse I'm like, I know you're pissed, but be fake. Because Hams is trying to, like, play this up, like, he's like, oh, yeah.
If he starts freaking out, Hams will get rid of him.
I know, I talked to him. I talked him down. I know, no. Yeah, I already talked to him off the fucking edge. Because Hams is like, oh, yeah. Erica was in the room with me in HOH last night, and, you know, I told Jesse he was safe, but he still, like, slammed the door and walked out, and, like, I felt disrespected, and blah, blah, blah.
Hams was saying that?
Yeah. And Jesse's like, fuck, I didn't slam the door. I was like, I was just upset, whatever. But, it was just me being mad. And I told Jesse, I was like, dude, I get it, you're mad. I think it's fucking bullshit what's going on. But I said, there comes a time where you have to swallow your pride. I said, you don't have to go up and fucking kiss his ass, but just go up. And I said, he's an emotional guy. Look what happened with, like, his girlfriend and all that shit. And I said, Jesse, find a time to approach him and just say, hey, man, like, I've had a rough couple of days. I've lost all these comps,
He has to go get some, be very, like, empathetic towards
That's
him.
what I said. I said, Jesse, you got to swallow your pride. And at some point in time, you have to go up and be like, hey, man, I just want to say, like, I apologize. I've had a really rough few days. I said, fucking say you miss your family.
I was about to say, I was like, pull up the family card.
I said, play the fucking fiddle, dude. It sucks. I get it. But this is the game.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, you're my number one. I said, we can try and fucking backdoor Hams next week. I don't care. But this is where it's at. And I said, we are in a very good position with still having Paris and people telling her everything and her coming back to us and being like, hey.
Yeah.
Because Hams isn't telling me, that there's no way he's going to be like, hey, Derek, like, would you vote
Hams
Jesse?
didn't even tell you that Will and Veronica were in the bathtub and heard that Olivia said we were our number one targets.
Yeah. And again, do you not, like, and I get Erica's like, oh, nothing's really a valid source, but do you think Veronica and Will would make up that they heard that?
No, I trust Veronica. And Will,
So
I
we
think,
both believe that, yes, Liv
I
said
trust
she
Veronica
was
and I
Liv.
really trust Will.
So
If you guys trust Will, because you guys talk to Will way
100% I
more.
trust Will.
But, like, I talk to
100%.
Veronica way more. And I've told her, like, a lot of things that, like, she seems pretty legit about. So.
It all adds up. We know that.
And she was genuinely upset, too, like, when Jesse went on the block. So, like, I believe her.
Yeah.
Unless it was, like, all a plan.
She went fucking straight up there and said, hey, I won this too. Like, you should be putting Allie up. Like, you owe me. This is bullshit.
Yeah, they confronted me about
But
working
the reason
with
Hams
Veronica,
isn't
too.
doing it is because he's still trying to fucking string this little Jesse thing in there to see if he might be able to do it.
When you
But I
guys
think-
were in the catacombs, how was his behavior? Like with Jesse?
Good. He seemed very...
Was he more like bonding with you than Jesse in the catacombs? Because
Not really.
Erica's super tight with Jesse.
Yeah.
You're super tight with Jesse. Hams is super tight with Erica.
Yeah.
Hams feels super close with you. The only odd person out was Jesse.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
Good. Figuring out exactly what's going on.
swallow your pride, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
I
he's in
know.
the DR. I've been waiting.
I just completely figured it out. And
I didn't see that coming at all.
So Hams is the one that's like, because he just came up, like I just talked to him, right?
Mhm.
And then I came to you and I was like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I went back to the backyard to get my water bottle. And he comes up, he's like, it's not looking good for us, man. Like the house is flipping, blah, blah, blah. Like people want Jesse out. And I was like,
As long as he doesn't fucking put you up.
No, he won't. And he's just like, hey.
People would vote you out.
Who? Do you think all those people would vote me out?
Just to take a shot at us, yes.
If it's you versus me, man,
100% people
I'm
would
not
vote
gonna
you
pitch
out.
shit. We have to make sure, at a minimum, he doesn't use a veto.
What do you think he'd take you down and put me up?
No. Okay, so tell me your thing first,
Okay.
please.
So he says the house is flipping, like fucking, people are saying they want Jesse out. Like, did he do something wrong? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, he didn't do anything wrong. He's just a little upset with what happened with, losing and, just having a rough day.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, well, I don't know, like, what's going to happen? I was like, I'm telling you what's going to happen. You promised me. You're taking him off.
Yeah.
You can put up Ryan or somebody else, and we vote out Liv. He's like, well, we don't have the votes. And he doesn't know that we have, like, the votes, right?
Sure.
So I'm not letting him in on that. So I was just like, well, we do. Like, you take Jesse down. We have my vote, Jesse's vote, Kayla's vote. We're tight with Erica. We have her vote. I could probably sway Johnny, so we have the votes. And he's like, okay, I trust you. But basically, what I think is he does low-key want to get you out. Because
Sounds like
he's
it.
building this whole, like, trust thing. He sits down, he's like, oh yeah, like, I feel really good with you, really good with Kaela. And, he's getting tighter with Erica and all this bullshit. So what I think, he knows we're tight. He's trying to figure out, like, and he asked Paris about the vote, right?
Mhm.
He's trying to figure out on the side if he can get enough votes to vote you out.
Absolutely.
And then he's going to come to me and say, oh, that it's really him flipping it. But he's going to come to me and say, hey, the house is flipping. Like,
Mhm.
you know, I might have to leave Jesse up there, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
So that,
But he doesn't want to do what the house wants.
yeah, I know.
So why would he use that as an excuse?
Because he wants to get Jesse voted out so that
Okay,
I,
let's
can,
just
I can be like
Hamzy
kumbaya
wants
with
me
me.
out,
Okay.
right? So
Because everyone would rather take a shot because you have
If he
Jesse
replaces
and
it
you
by
have
anyone-
me. Jesse
Yeah.
just has you.
I
I
don't
doubt
see-
he would put you up.
I don't think it's
So let's just. Oh yeah,
See,
I also
that's
might
what I
go.
was scared of, that like one of us would be against Jesse.
Which is whatever. Then it would be. It is what it is.
I can't see that happening.
I can't either, but
But again, we never know until it happens because he's not.
The other option is, which is a shitty option, is we can still make sure, talk to everybody. Hey, Will, Maddie, me, you, Erica, fucking
Paris.
Veronica, Paris. Hey, we have the 7 votes. And then I can go to Hams and say, yeah, maybe just leave it like this. You know, there's no point in using the veto or anything. And we'll just see what happens.
The
And
thing
then we
is
can just
like
make
if it stays the same, there's no way that Liv will stay.
No, there's no way.
right. I feel like at a very minimum, that's what we need to happen.
But like, would rather use it to take you off.
But there's no
Right.
Because he promised he would do
Right.
that. And that's like a word thing to go back on or not,
And
right?
I'm gonna
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna go through all of the shit
He
with
wants to
him
go
today.
He wants to go deep in the game with me and you. He's not going to put me up.
No, but the thing is, if he cuts Jesse,
Yeah.
if he's trying to cut you to get closer to you,
Yeah.
he's going to try to cut me so that you don't have me either. So that you literally have no one but him.
Yeah, but that would just piss Derek off too. I think.
It's going to piss Derek off if you leave too.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think
As long
he's
as
I think he's trying
nobody-
to I think he's trying to see if he can rally some votes. But
what
it's
it
coming to a
sounds
point
the
where
votes
he's
he could get is Allie, because Allie's going to keep Liv. Ryan would get you out because you're working with us, and for some reason we're vying somewhere on
Marin.
Target. He could probably, I don't know, me and
Marin
Marin
would
have
go.
been hanging out a lot the past couple
Like,
days.
from my talk with Marin last night, he's like, I'll do whatever Hamzy wants.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
openly
Okay.
said.
Yeah, he's so close with Hams. Yeah, he'll do whatever. So Marin, those are the only 3 I can think of.
Right, if Liv stays up. That's
Liv stays
all
up.
good.
That's 3
like I'm not
votes.
still not crazy if Nom stay the same. But if Liv gets
He's still
replaced
telling me
with anyone.
If Liv gets replaced with anyone, then you're the target.
Right.
he's still telling me that he's like, oh yeah.
Unless he
He's still
throws
telling-
one of us up, because we will probably go home.
He's still telling me, oh, it's perfect. Liv feels comfortable, and you know that's what I want. And he's still saying it's the same, but then he's just approaching me and be like, hey, you know.
I just don't like that Liv is walking around being like, I'm not the target, there's
You
bigger
know,
things in play.
here's the thing, like if Liv was his actual target, why does he need her to stay comfortable? If he's telling Liv that Jesse's a target, we'll go home and then our thing's still
Unless
intact.
he's trying to play
Right?
the smarter game. So the only reason I can see that he would want to keep Liv is because there's a lot of people that saying Liv is their target, Allie is their target. So why would he get out someone else's target?
Right, that's how he thinks. Like that's why he doesn't want Allie on the
So
block.
if Liv and Allie stay in the house, whoever wins HOH is going to go after them and won't even look at Hamzy.
Right,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's a smart move.
We just need to make sure that Liv doesn't get replaced.
If
With
Liv gets
anyone.
replaced, we're all effed.
I don't
Then
see-
there's
I-
going to be
I-
some shit.
If Ryan
I do
goes on
not
the block,
see-
he will 100%
Even
go.
before all of this stuff happened, whether it's like some big game move or anything, he's fucking stated that he hated Liv since day one. Even the 3 of us, when we first said we never talked
and
game.
Liv said before even the nominations that she's like, I'm going up. Hamzy hates me.
Yeah, no, I totally believe that. I can't imagine, I still can't imagine after a week
In the
the
cat-
Coombs and all of this shit and that little 4Z fucking thing we did and swearing on Carolyn's life that he wouldn't take me down. But I think that if he's talking to everyone and everyone's like, yeah, actually let's get Jesse off, like sure. Like and he had like more solid
He- I
numbers,
think
he would leave me on. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
think
But he's like,
But I don't
he's
think there's
just
anyone
wishy-washy.
going against you right now.
no, I don't
There's no
think
one
so.
going against you. That's just him telling me that, oh, the house is flipping.
I know,
It's
that's
not.
the
He's
thing.
just trying to see.
He's just trying to
fucking
feel it
playing
out.
the field.
But
That's
I'm
why he
saying
has
if people are
pairs.
solid enough in their answers, like,
Yeah.
maybe that is a good idea. Like, yeah, let's rally. If there was like 5 people that did
Yeah.
that, which hopefully there isn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe he wouldn't use the veto, but that would stay, like, I still think he wouldn't replace Liv. I think at a minimum he would leave the noms the same if he's trying to pull some big move. That's if people have said that they're willing to vote me out, or he has some sort of commitment from people.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, hopefully we still have the votes. Right, and leaving the noms the same is still breaking his word, right? So
Yeah.